Hey. This is Crystal Tottenham here, back from Crystal Clear Coaching. We are in the lead up to a little challenge I'm doing for myself for the month of January, and that is showing up here daily, getting excited like this dog, and you'll see what she does. Anyway, she's getting excited like this dog. Okay, yeah, the dog is very excited. So that's a big part of my plan. Getting excited like a dog does. They're very present in the moment, aren't they? And for someone who tends to put off the present moment frequently, that can be a bit confronting for me, if I'm being honest. So, anyway, I came on here to talk about how my lead up to this challenge of showing up as a higher version of myself for the month of January is going. And, tomorrow is New Year's Eve, so it's the last day of the year. And I have not really figured out what I'm doing yet because I got hauled into work today and I'm working tomorrow as well. And then I'm going straight to New Year's Eve plans after that. So I'm kind of just lifing right now, to be honest. But it made me realise, I talked yesterday about how I made all these grand plans and then didn't have the capacity to follow through on them immediately. And maybe that's just it. Maybe it's that I need to actually start one thing at a time. Maybe it's that I add a new habit every day, or if that feels like too much, a new habit every few days, or once a week, or depending how big the habit is. Because like a lot of the habits I want to cultivate for myself are, a lot to do with presence, and not tuning out and staring at the internet for crazy amounts of time, including, sometimes like it's just nice to chill watching a TV series, and when you've got one and you're in it, it's kind of fun, but then you find yourself up later than you meant to be and having not done the things that are actually important to you. So I did a bit of that tonight, watching a TV series, and I just, it's really easy to just let Netflix keep playing. But my point is, even if I haven't managed to fully flesh out my plan, and it's now coming to what will be the first proper official day, which is the 1st of January, that's okay. I can't overnight immediately change all my habits. It's very unrealistic. So actually choosing what to focus on first is the best course of action. So around work, if I can just film a video each day and upload it within the next 24 hours. And I've actually thought about this, and I think if I can just film it before I go to bed, I don't need to upload it necessarily before I go to sleep, and then I'll get to sleep earlier, which helps me get up earlier and have a better day and more presence. So, as long as I filmed it on the day, and it will get uploaded, in 24 hours or less, and that will help so much. I'm clearly doing this very tired as well, so anyway, we'll keep it short and sharp today. But my point is, you like, I don't know, like New Year's energy is that you would just want everything to immediately be completely different overnight, all the ways of being that aren't serving you, and you just can try and shift it too fast. And I want my change to last, so I think I'm actually better to just start with a couple of things and then build on it. Just keep building on it, and then hopefully by the end of the January, I would have created a bunch of new good habits, healthy habits. Yeah, and we'll see how much I've created in that time frame. And if you're coming on the journey with me, maybe it's just that as easy as like, let's just add a habit. If it's a small habit, we could do daily. But I honestly think if you're trying to put in a slightly bigger habit, let's just maybe every 3 days or a week, depending on, like, you get to decide and discern for yourself as to what feels right to you. But just know that you don't have to, if you've got a long list of things you'd like to change, just write down that list and then jot down what's the priorities, and your number one priority should be the first item that you focus on first daily habit, daily action that you take, and then second priority, that's the next one you deal with. So this is all a way to say that we are all capable of what we want to put our minds to, but it's like if you're trying to use too much of the cognitive power with all the things you're trying to put your mind to, it's actually too much work for the conscious brain. So it's not going to easily work for us. Our subconscious will come up and keep telling us that it feels unsafe. And it'll get too hard. Just go and be comfortable. So, yeah. Anyway, this has been a bit of a rambling message and a tired one. So I will leave it there. But habit stacking, essentially, is a good way to cultivate new habits. But also like having basically just finding ways to slowly integrate the new habits and new way of being that you want to show up in, rather than doing the all or nothing approach, which I was really seeming to be aiming for. And I now see the error of my thought process there. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I will see you tomorrow, and I'll be more awake then. Much love.